Did you feel a little rumbling overnight? A 4.8 earthquake, 4.8 magnitude earthquake near El Centro shook most of San Diego County just after midnight. A 4.5 aftershock then followed, and then a series of smaller earthquakes happened in that same area after that. CBS 8's Kelly Hessedall joined us live from San Carlos with what an expert is saying about all this. It was a busy night when it comes to the rumbling.
Yeah, absolutely. And I actually felt that earthquake, that first one at my home downtown. Now, according to Dr. Pat Abbott, a series of smaller earthquakes followed then, hitting that same El Centro area in a span of about 3 hours early this morning. Now, here is what he says is interesting about that first one.
This earthquake, the 4.8 this morning, primarily had more vertical motion in it. Usually, they're more just horizontal. So, no scientific prediction about this was a foreshock. We don't know, but the history of that area is a lot of times a significant earthquake is followed by others.
And so again, this is not a foreshock, as you heard him say, or any scientific prediction of anything. But when you look at historic records, he says there is somewhat of a pattern. Now, this morning's earthquake in El Centro, which is located about 113 miles east of San Diego, the epicenter was 11.7 miles deep. Appears to have been caused by the San Jacinto fault system, one of the most active faults in Southern California. Now, there have been other recent earthquakes that have made headlines. Malibu was hit Friday with a 4.6 magnitude quake. The Big Island of Hawaii was hit with a 5.71 on Friday as well.
They're not in a pattern, but they jump all over the world. So at certain times you get a lot of them in a short amount of time. But we look at it on a very broad scale. They're concentrated along faults that we can recognize. And the fact that one happens in Hawaii and one happens here is just a coincidence.
And so far, no reports of any damage or anything like that from this morning's earthquake. Dr. Abbott says a 4.0 quake usually isn't a damaging one. Typically, you might have something fall off of a shelf or something like that. But, you know, it is a good idea, he says, to take a look around your home, see where some of those heavier picture frames or mirrors are located. If they're above your bed or areas that you typically hang out a lot, you might want to make sure that they're secured really well or possibly just move them. Kelly Hessedall, CBS 8.